Greetings, friends. As always, it's an extremely high honor to welcome you back to Rick's Garage. What you see before you is a Ryobi gas-powered generator. It belongs to a local construction company. They dropped it off a few weeks ago, complaining that they couldn't keep it running. It would start and immediately stall. They told me they didn't need it right away, I could take my time. Well, that's the worst thing you want to tell a mechanic. I put it right away on the back burner and I haven't touched it. If you're familiar with my channel and some of my later videos, you may have noticed it in the background around the shop. Well, I got a call yesterday saying they're going to need it in the next couple of days, so I figured I'd get to work on it. Well, friends, to be perfectly honest, I've never worked on a gas generator before. And I found the problem was something very, very simple, and it's something I should have recognized immediately, but not being familiar with generators, it took me a little while to figure it out. And I'll show you what I went through. Well, friends, the first thing I did was remove the cover and the air filter. And I watched how the choke was operating. That seemed to be fine. I checked the flow of fuel from the tank. That was fine. The carburetor looked clean. And after trying to start it a few times, it seemed to me it was more of an electrical problem than anything else. I did, however, find that the fuel vapor return line was broken, so I cut that off and put it back on. However, I didn't think that that was actually causing the problem. So friends, in looking around the machine, I came across this little sensor on the side of the crankcase. And I realized it was some sort of oil sensor. And then I remember hearing about some of these smaller motors that have a sensor to protect the engine when it's low on oil. And I thought perhaps this is the case, so I decided to check the oil. So sure enough, as you can see, there's almost nothing reading on the stick. These engines run unattended for hours, and it makes perfect sense to have some sort of sensor to shut down the engine should it become low on oil. So I went ahead and threw a half a quart of oil in the machine. And lo and behold, it started up and ran perfectly. I'll show you what I mean. So friends, I guess that was the only issue with the machine. It was just that it was low on oil and the sensor cut out the electrical power to prevent damage to the motor. I feel bad. I've had this motor sitting in my shop for about a month, and that was the only issue. It was low on oil, the poor guy. However, I did find that broken return line that I did fix, so at least I repaired something on this machine. So I'm going to give the guy a call and have him come and pick up his generator. He'll be happy to get it back, and I'll be happy to have it out of the garage. So that's all I've got, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. Before I go, I'll post 2 videos to your left, I hope of which you find of interest, and to your right, as always, will be a picture of my avatar in the form of my very trusty German Shepherd. By all means, feel free to click on that should you wish to subscribe to my channel. So thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you all very, very soon.